right, the Celtics will face either the Dallas Mavericks or Minnesota Timberwolves in the NBA Finals, and it was two different stories against these teams in the regular season. Take a look. Not only did the Celtics win both games versus the Mavericks, but they did it by a lot. Boston had a points per game differential of 18 versus Dallas, compared to just 1 when facing Minnesota. Now, that's a look ahead. Let's not get too far ahead. We still have the Western Conference here. Let's bring in ESPN Bet's Tyler Fulgham for the plays you need to make some money. So let's start in the West, right? What are you looking at, and what are your best bets for tonight?
Yeah, I think Dallas wins this series, but they're going to have to wait to do it a little longer. I think in Game 4 tonight, I'm going to take the Timberwolves. There will be no sweep here. It feels like the sportsbook is betting you to take Minnesota, making this just a 1.5-point spread. So if you're more comfortable betting the money line and even money, I completely understand that because, well, the only way you lose if it's a 1-point victory. I just think without Derek Lively, that is going to be an issue in the paint for the Mavericks. I think that is where Mike Conley, Anthony Edwards, and the Wolves can exploit that Dallas defense and get back into this series with a victory. On the other side, though, the absence of Lively, you wouldn't think so, really boost the usage for Kyrie Irving. We saw him go for 33 last game, and Lively missed a lot of action there. I think in a spot where Kyrie can improve to 15-0 in closeout games in his playoff career, he is going to get 20 to 25 field goal attempts. And if that's the case, Michelle, then we know Kyrie is as good and efficient as we have in the game. I think he's looking at something like 25 to 30 points in this game.
All right, let's see how those bets play out. Certainly, Timberwolves fans like the sound of you thinking there's going to be a Minnesota win tonight. Let's head over to the WNBA, where Caitlin Clark already has 7 games under her belt. She's averaging 15.4 points per game this season, the best average among all rookies. As we go inside the numbers, Clark has managed double-digit points in 5 of her 7 games. But you know what? It hasn't been all smooth sailing for Clark. She's averaging just over 5 turnovers per game this season, the highest among all players in the WNBA. A little skewed, though, because that first game she had a bunch of turnovers. But when she does find the right spot, it tends to lead to good things. Her average of 6.3 assists per game is currently 4th in the league, behind only Jackie Young, Alyssa Thomas, and Natasha Cloud. So we've got in the W, Sparks visit Caitlin Clark and the Fever. Where is the value here? And this is so interesting to me because there isn't a lot of information on WNBA and WNBA players. So what are you seeing?
But Clark is driving eyeballs to the product, and that is increasing the availability of that information. And something you mentioned, Michelle, is what I want to lean into. That's the assists that she's been averaging. I'm going to take her to go over 6.5 assists in this matchup with the Sparks. Minus 125 is the price. That means you need to wager $1.25 for every dollar you went back in return. But Clark averaging close to this number. She's been over 6.5 or had 7+ in 3 of her last 4 games, including an 8-assist effort against this very same LA Sparks defense earlier last week. So I think even though she's struggling scoring, she is getting her teammates involved. I like her to have 7+ assists tonight.
Nice. Love talking sports. Love talking money with Tyler Fulgham. Download the ESPN Bet app today. Thank you.